Off of 4, the green is out. Rodriguez with the lead. Off of turn 2. Apolito is second. Niederreiter third. Lepro fourth. And it's Doug Dodd, Lou Bradish, and Baker making progress on the inside. Baker now to the inside of Bradish in the battle for sixth. Still your leader, Keith Rodriguez. He won a heat race a week ago in the Airport Auto Body Heckmeyer Excavating 29. The Silver Bullet out in front. Lou Bradish down on the inside, moving by Jim Lepro for fourth. Lepro runs fifth. Baker is sixth. Then it's Scott Peltz in the 15. Dennis Niederreiter still third in his maiden voyage in the late models. Doug Dodd trying to track him down in car 12. Scott Peltz, Steve Baker, and Jim Lepro now 3 wide off of turn 4. Apolito slowly closing in on race leader Keith Rodriguez. Dennis Niederreiter in third. Doug Dodd continues to challenge there. Bradish is fifth. Baker sixth. Peltz is seventh. Apolito running eighth. Again, Keith Rodriguez in front. Rich Apolito second. Dennis Niederreiter third. This is halfway, 5 to go. Front 2 cars are straight away ahead of the third place car of Niederreiter. Dennis has been steady, smooth. So are the 2 guys out in front, Keith Rodriguez and Rich Apolito. Talk about 2 drivers who've picked up their programs here in 2006 in the late models. Doug Dodd now really starting to hound at Niederreiter for third. Bradish fifth. Baker closing in sixth. Peltz runs seventh. Lepro is eighth. Then Scott Gunn and Brandon Burgoon and Butch D'Antonio. Rodriguez a little higher that time. Apolito closer than he's been. Off of turn 2. And now Doug Dodd to the inside of Dennis Niederreiter for third. Niederreiter still third. Dodd is fourth. Side by side for third, exiting turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Bradish now in the 09 to the inside of Dodd. Lou will make the pass for fourth. And now Baker closes on Dodd for fifth. Going to the outside. Keith Rodriguez catching that wet stuff coming off of 4 to send him down the front stretch. He's still your leader. Baker to the outside of Dodd, and he moves up into the 5th spot. And the Farm Used Auto Parts Richard Construction 0. Checkered flag. Keith Rodriguez into 3, your leader from the start. Rich Apolito's been nipping at his heels. Here they come off of 4. And it will be Rodriguez winning. Apolito second. Niederreiter third. Bradish fourth. Baker fifth. Again, your winner from Crescent Township in car 29, Keith Rodriguez. You're from Mingo Junction, Ohio, and Tom Bateman out of Scott Township in the X. Green is out. Michael Davis grabs the lead from outside of row 1. Keith Barber quickly moves to second. It's Jimmy Steffens third. Geisler fourth. Tony Mussolino to the inside of Lynn. Things are crowded into 3. For 4th and 5th, Mussolino off the inside of 4 will pass Geisler for 4th. Michael Davis still your leader. Keith Barber running second. Jim Steffens third. Geisler now to the outside of Mussolino trying to regain the fourth spot. Big lead for Michael Davis, who finished second here last week. Dave Wade in the 76 around the 02 of Awatala as Geisler moves to third around the 84 of Jim Steffens. Tom Bateman has pitted in car X. Jimmy Steffens back to the inside of Geisler for third. They swap the spot. Jimmy now slides in four, and Geisler's back underneath him to make the pass coming off. Steffens fourth, Mussolino fifth, and it's Jared Miley and Dave Wade. Awatala with a problem in the 0-2. Pierce headed for the pits. He's got a right rear flat. Right rear tire flat in car 0-2 Awatala. Four laps are down. Atala pitting. Davis, who led 24 of the 25 feature laps last week, is your leader and by a comfortable margin. Halfway. Barbara second, Geisler third. Mussolino fourth, Jared Miley now fifth. And Jim Steffens, Dave Wade, and Ben Miley. Michael Davis right in the middle of the racetrack. Much the same line he showed us last Saturday night. Keith Barber second, Lynn Geisler third. Lynn Geisler just wants to see the checkered flag in a heat race. He's had to start last the last two Saturdays after dropping out of the heats. Oh, Geisler spins going into turn one. Ooh, Tony Mussolino just gets by. So does Jim Steffens. No sooner talk about him than around he goes. The heat race blues continue to plague Lynn Geisler. Well, as we say, in the last 2 weeks, he has dropped out in the heat. Last week, while leading, got a flat tire. It's by zip code. We'll tell you which zip codes will be in for free next week at Motordrome. We've got 3 laps to go. Here they come off of turn 4. The green is out. Slipping and sliding on the inside. This time the 21 of Tony Mussolino goes around. The Hayes Heating and Cooling Rhythm House 21. Caution is back out. Off before we try it again. Michael Davis, Keith Barber. Green is waving. Davis, your leader. Jared Miley now trying to take second away from Keith Barber. Barbara on the outside. Miley on the inside for second down the back chute. Jim Steffens fourth. Geisler moves his way back up into fifth as Miley slides to second. Barbara's off the pace. Keith Barber in the 17 has slowed down. Tires are up, so not sure what the problem is. The bad luck continues for Keith Barber. He has had not much go right in 2006, no matter where he's been. Though he did have a good run here in the Penn National last month from way in the back to third. Final lap. Davis, your leader. Miley second. Steffens third. Geisler to the inside of Steffens, close in 1 and 2. Dave Wade running fifth. Checkered flag waving for Michael Davis. Jared Miley second. Jim Steffens third. Lynn Geisler fourth, and Dave Wade will be fifth. On 8-lap heats for the Advanced Auto Parts Crate late models. Green is out. Tommy Schernhofer charges into the lead, but then the caution is out. The caution is out. Coming into turn number 4, green is waving, and the Advanced Auto Parts Crate late models are underway. A wreck on the inside of the 9, outside the 8 of Tommy Schernhofer, who's got the lead exiting turn 2 down the backstretch. Jason Ryder is third, then Ray Brown and Mike Cecere. Schernhofer still in front. The Boulevard Automotive, Schernhofer Welding, Woody's towing number 8. McGurvey Electric, Glick Fire Equipment number 9 in second. Running third, Jason Ryder, the Specialty Turbine, Advanced Auto Parts, Idler Equipment 76. Halfway, 4 to go. Halfway. Mike Cecere trying to put the pressure on Ray Brown for 4th. Final lap. Into turn number 3, Tommy Schernhofer, the Boulevard Automotive, Schernhofer Welding, Woody's towing a crate engine under the hood, and he will pick up the heat race win of the Advanced Auto Parts Crate late models. Pete Rex second, Jason Ryder third, Ray Brown 4th, Mike Cecere 5th. Green is out. Kyle Lucon, your leader. Drew Catella second. Nick Duratz third. J.R. Wright is 4th. Larry Marks in the 17, 5th. Duratz in the 5 moves to 2nd. Catellis in the 0 closing in again down the back chute. Larry Marks is on the march. The 17 climbs to 4th. Larry Marks continues to charge. The 17 out of the outside of Duratz and moving to 2nd. Look at the lead Cal Lucon has built in the 84, the 16-year-old from Burgettstown. John Hobbs in the 28, around the 22 of J.R. Wright. A little out of shape coming off of 4. He straightens it up. Big lead for Cal Lucon. Marks 2nd, Duratz 3rd. Catellis trying to hold off John Hobbs for 4th. John Hobbs up to fourth in the 28. Kitselis in the 0 fifth. We're past halfway, 3 laps to go. Completing lap number 7. Leaves him 1 more to go. Kyle Lucan. The Ola Tower view. Colbert's collision. Lucan Rep Fab 84 from Bergenstown. Kyle Lucan will pick up the first heat race, or second heat race, excuse me, for the advanced. Larry Marks second. Nick Durant's third. John Hobbs fourth, and Drew Kitselis will finish fifth. Brian Hoffman spinning in the second turn, unable to finish the final lap in car 57. Kyle Lucan gets the win, folks, in the 84. Green is out. Hey, the Midway Missile's tooting and scooting up on the high side. He's up to fifth. Tom Martinek out in front in the 65. Wayne Tessine second. Kerry Gasser and Dale Charlier. And Charlier third, Gasser fourth as they head into 1. For 1 and 2, Daryl Charlier loves to put it right up on the wall. We got a spinner, Stush Sadowski, the 74. He does a 360, didn't even lose a spot. Well, now he does. Synchronized spin over there. Looked like he'd been practicing that a little bit as quick as he gathered it back up. Father and son going at it for third and fourth. Daryl and Dale Charlier. Wayne Tessine second. Tom Martinek's got the 65 running mighty fine. He's out in front. The Allegheny Wilderness outfielders. Bongiorni Auto 65. The DT Dyno 10 of Wayne Tessine second. Daryl Charlier third. Father Dale fourth. Chuck Kennedy fifth. Then Kerry Gasser in the 0K. Spinning, Daryl Charlier, and boom, he hits his dad. Uh-oh. That was an expensive wreck there because both cars come in the same trailer, so they got twice as much work to do. Son Daryl got sideways, and Dad Dale had nowhere to go, and I think Dad got the worst of it because he ripped the rear end loose in the back of the 11. W.J. Beitler Warehousing and Trucking, Boza Communications, Panther Chassis. In the 65, Wayne Tessine in the 10, second to his outside. Here we come into 4, the green is out. Things are crowded, and they're really crowded now into turn 1. Martinek still in front. Tessino to the outside in 2. He's got the lead down the backstretch in the DT Dyno 10. Chuck Kennedy all of a sudden in the middle of it all in the Austin's A1. Kerry Gasser, the Chestnut Ridge Park, 4th. Stas Sadowski fifth, and the 48 of Denny Nakutis, who is almost spinning in turn two. He saves it. Two laps to go, two to go. Final lap, white flag out. Checkered flag out for Wayne Tessine. Martinek second. Kennedy third. Kerry Gasser fourth. Stas Sadowski will get fifth. Folks, if you didn't get your 50-50 tickets, if you did not get your 50-50 tickets on the way, green is out. Good start for the Project Management Services Schneider Graphics Mach 5 of Joel Johns. Sean Dumhoff second. Herm Myers sideways in two. He straightens it out. Sean Dumhoff, meantime, challenging for the lead into three, and he's got it. The Dumhoff Graphics, Dumhoff Racing Engines 13 in front. Chris Bassich in the 71C moves to second. Joel Johns in the Mach 5 now third. David Mercer in the 48 running fourth. Kevin Miller, who started dead last, is now up to fifth, the 4M. Sean Dumhoff driving off here into the sunset, literally. Halfway. Drivers having a heck of a time with vision. This has been since early in the night. Coming off of four. That sun can't get any brighter right in their eyes as they exit the fourth turn. Herm Myers dusts off the #1 Cochran sign up at 3 and 4. He's been close to it a couple of times, the wall. Kevin Miller now trying to move into third. The 4M has come a long way in this one. Good battle for fifth as well. Bruce Drystad in the 18, David Mercer in the 48. Joel Johns trying to protect the inside of Kevin Miller. White flag. Kevin Miller now to the inside of Joel Johns. Off at 2 down the backstretch. Wheel to wheel for third. Going into turn 3. The final lap, the final turn for your leader, Sean Dumhoff. The Harmony Hut Shoe picks up the win. Chris Bassich second. Kevin Miller will come from last to third in the 4M. Joel Johns fourth, and Bruce Drystad in the 18 is fifth. Green is out. 8 laps for the WBGN TV Pure Stocks. Bill Robertson, Darrell Robinson, Nick Kachuba, Jeff Bronaszewski, Jake Simmons. Can we all fit together at once here? 5 wide would be great. Bill Robertson's got the big old Caprice out in front. He can block half the racetrack with that thing when he gets it sideways. Bill's in the fast lane. Kachuba still second. Bronaszewski, Robinson, and Jake Simmons. There may not be a lot of cars out there, but there's some good cars out there. 5 top-notch cars doing battle here in the WBGN TV Pure Stock first heat race. Kachuba to the inside of Bill Robertson, your leader, but Robertson has the lead, still going off with 2 down the backstretch. Jake Simmons now into 3rd. Bronaszewski 4th, Darrell Robinson 5th. Kachuba again trying to duck under Bill Robertson. Jake Simmons close in though in the 68, trying the outside as they go into turn 3. Bronaszewski's also committed to the outside. Oh, Kachuba the 10. Had a handful coming off of 4, and Bronaszewski, the 08, tries to squeeze on by. Bill Robertson, meantime, continues to lead. Bronaszewski now into 2nd. Then Kachuba, Simmons, and Darrell Robinson. Simmons to the inside. 3 laps to go. Jake the Snake and Nick Kachuba battling for 3rd. Kachuba still has the spot. Simmons pulls even in the middle of 3 and 4. Simmons will be scored in 3rd that lap in the 68X. 2 to go. Final lap. Jeff Bronaszewski as close as he has been to Bill Robertson here. Robertson running in the middle lane. Bronaszewski trying to duck underneath him in the middle of 3 and 4. Going to get it done. It'll be Robertson winning it. Bronaszewski 2nd. Simmons right there 3rd. Kachuba 4th. Darrell Robinson 5th. 21st, 22nd, 23rd of September. Practice on the 21st. Qualifying the 22nd, and feature event the 23rd. Hammaker looks like he missed a shift. Like he was trying to grab gears there when he came under the start finish line, under the flag stand. He's got it wound up now, the 72B. He's your points leader. EJ Vasco, as we said, first time he's raced here all season. He's in front. Oh, Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28B up into the wall. I don't know if he flattened a tire or something broke or what. Car just wouldn't go left. Bobby's going to be able to wheel it into the pits. The green stays out. Vasco still your leader. Hammaker trying to take 2nd away from A.J. Poljak. Off of 4, Vasco in the front. Hammaker now 2nd and challenging for the lead, as is Poljak. Oh, little contact between the 36 and the 11, and there goes the 72B. Lorley's Independence Hogger Excavating 72B of Craig Hammaker. in front, completing lap number 3. Halfway, 4 to go. Three laps remaining. Up next, your amateur stock heat. Then we'll go with our Young Gun feature event. Kammaker continues to add to the lead. E.J. Vasco second, A.J. Poljak third, C.J. Morley fourth. We got E.J., A.J., and C.J. running second, third, and fourth. That's why I'm not talking much this race, because I know I'll screw it up. Craig Kammaker coming off the fourth turn for the checkered flag. No screwing that up. He's done that a lot this year. He picks up the win. E.J. Vasco second, A.J. Poljak third, and C.J. Morley fourth. The 86 of Russ Volpani will round out the field of finishers. Amateur stock 6 will be admitted free. That's at exit 49, the Smithton exit of Interstate 70, 9 miles west of Newstanton, our sister track. Part of the NASCAR Dodge Weekly Racing Series. Davey Lee and Eric Goldberg, your front row, side by side. Terry Kerr does a loop-de-loop. He gets her back going. Green stays out. Oh, Most got up there close to the ball. He got it cleared, and he's back underway. Who's going to lead the first lap? Whoops, Scott Shep close to the wall up in turn 4. It's like Goldberg in the 714 by a bumper cover. Davey Lee back on the inside and as close as you can be. Richie Cooper in the 75 third, then the 3 of Frank Piccolino, the 19 of Scott Shep. It's like Davey Lee's got the advantage off of 4, but will he have it at the flag stand? Yes, he does. Richie Cooper in the 75 third, Gorsuch, or excuse me, Shep in the 19 fourth, and then Frank Piccolino in the 3 is 5th. The singing sensation, Davey Lee in front. Six laps for the amateur stocks. Eric Goldberg close to the wall. That will give Mr. Lee a big lead. 2 laps to go. Scott Shep motor into third. Figured out where the gas pedal is. Richie Cooper the 75 fourth, and Frank Piccolino the 3 5th. One lap to go. Terry Kerr into the pits at a 39 as the singing sensation Davey Lee picks up the win. Eric Goldberg in the 714 will finish second. Scott Shemp in the 19th third, then Richie Cooper in the 75 and Frank Piccolino in the 3. Bruce Drystad and Stas Shadowski will start up front of the E-Mods. And the pure stock front row will be the 86 of Russ Volpani and the 1R of Daryl Robinson. We're racing amateur stock style. Their second of 2 heats. Adam Cheidel in the Suburban Dry Cleaners 125 is your leader. Butch Lewandowski in the 58 second. Josh Langer has Robbie Torrance 22 right now in third. And it's Stefanik in the 44 and Todd Evans in the 5-star. He steers out of it. Josh Langer in the 22 crossed up pretty good there in the middle of 1 and 2. 7 cars for tonight's Young Gun feature event. Oh, the 17 up close to the wall. That would be Mark Perry. You had 3 drivers in that car, and he's the second one. One of the scores said, hold on to it because I think it'll be John Hatlis's turn to drive it next week. And if Mark wrecks it tonight, he may not get the chance. Two laps to go. Adam Cheidel second in the point standings to the 22. Normally driven by Robbie Torrance. Adam's going to get 10 points for winning this heat race. The 22 will get 6 points for finishing third. Got 1 lap to go though, so I guess it could change. Butch Lewandowski still second. Butch hasn't been here in a number of weeks. Todd Evans in the 5-star 4th. Then Derek Stefanik in the 44. Adam Cheidel will win it, the 125. Butch Lewandowski just getting second. Josh Langer, the 22. Third, hey, Derek Stefanik ready to join the Joey Chitwood Thrill Show. No, passed his test. He flunked his test. He had to catch it and keep it going. Derek, another newcomer to the division, got it fired up now, but the race is over. 5 laps for the Young Guns. Danny Hunkley, our Young Gun flagman, waves the green, and off they go. Sarah Schrum darts into the lead. Richie Mason is second. Dusty Curry now to third. They have been the fast 3. Sarah's been awfully tough to catch of late when she gets out in front. She almost ran down Dusty last week. Her Dodge Shadow is moving on. The race for second now. Curry to the inside of Mason. Dusty slides up in front of Richie, and Richie goes back under Dusty. That's a heck of a race those two got going for the second spot. Remember now, these are just 14-year-olds out there. Sarah Schrum, your leader. Dusty Curry second. Rich Mason in the 23 third, Todd Janis in the 88 fourth, then Tyler Fox in the 39, Nick Johnson the 697, and Devin Tomei in the 11 earlier in the year, there were several cars that were way off the pace. They were getting lapped a lot. Look at them all now running basically on the same straightaway. These youngsters are doing quite a job. They have really improved as the season's gone on. Less than 2 laps to go. Annie Hunkley waving the white flag. The final lap. Sarah Schramm tough to catch once she starts up front. Looking for her 3rd win of the year. The 3rd feature win in 5 weeks. Sarah picked up her 1st win July 22nd. She also won the 29th. And looking to three-peat here on August the 12th. Here she comes from Canfield, Ohio. Sarah Schramm is your Young Gun winner again. Dusty Curry 2nd. Rich Mason 3rd. Nick Johnson 4th. Todd Janis 5th. Tyler Fox and Devin Tomeyer next. And for Sarah Schramm. Do you want the hat? You want me to give the hat to your dad? Did I do a better job? All right, congratulations. You're the master of the starts of these races. You're the fastest car for the first quarter mile here. How do you do it?
Well, I think the starts are a very important part of the race, and I try to do the best I can in the beginning.
Man, you don't waste. It's like a drag race. As soon as you see the green, you go.
Yeah, I try to.
You put it right up there in the fast lane again, and I don't think anyone even got close to you tonight. Were you worried at all?
I was a little. I thought they would be right there, but I was worried a little.
You weren't going to give them a chance, though, right? You just put the foot down and go till you see the checker.
Right.
All right. Well, 3 wins now. Man, you've won 3 of the last 5 races. Great job.
Thank you.
People you want to thank?
Yeah, WW Heating, Lighthouse Pools, Sebastiani Trucking, and Frederick Dodge, and Ed Miller Signs.
Every time you win, you get another sponsor. Is that right?
We try to.
All right. Congratulations, Sarah. Great job. Sarah Schramm, ladies and gentlemen, your winner for the 3rd time in the Young Guns. Here we go. Ben Miley, Doug Dodd, turn 4. Green is out. Close there on the front stretch for somebody. Lepro spins in turn 2 in the 6 car. Caution is out. Scott Peltz has pitted in car 15. Ben Miley, Doug Dodd into turn 4 again. The green is waving and we are racing. Dodd slips a little high and Baker gets by going into turn 1. Baker to the outside of Miley now in turn 2. Baker's your leader, Miley 2nd, Dodd is 3rd, Wade is 4th, Bradish 5th, then Steffens and Geisler as they head into 3. Doug Dodd to the outside of Ben Miley, the battle for 2nd. Farm Used Auto Parts, Richard Constructions out in front. Doug Dodd again to the outside of Ben Miley, the battle for 2nd. Dodd around Miley for 2nd into turn 1. Wade is 4th. Jared Miley now to the inside of Lou Bradish, the battle for 5th. Baker has opened up a huge lead. Doug Dodd put his car right up on that bit of moisture at the top of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4 as he tries to run him down. Bradish is up there as well off of 2, trying to hold on to 5th, feeling the pressure from Jared Miley. And Jim Lepro has spun for the 2nd time in car 6. Caution is out. That lap will not count. Caution is out. That lap will not count. Here they come down off of turn number 4. The green is out. Baker hits the moisture on the bottom, and he gets a flying start. He knew what he was doing. Dodd is still second. Bradish will pedal all the way to third. Dave Wade tried to squeeze by on the outside. Wow, that was close. And now they're 3 wide for second. Baker, your leader. Dodd still second. Bradish third. Wade is fourth. Then it's Miley and Miley. Ben and Jared side by side for fifth. And we got another wreck in turn 2. Caution out again in turn 2. It's the 68 of Dennis Niederreiter and the 29 of Keith Rodriguez. Doug Dodd alongside. Here they come into turn number 4. Green is waving. Off we go. Baker with another hole shot carries the lead into turn 1. Bradish to the bottom. Baker up high. Bradish down low. Members of the Killer Bees going at it. Dodd back to third. Wade is fourth. Jared Miley's up to fifth. Still Baker and Bradish. Dodd third. Geisler now way on the bottom. He'll move up to fourth. Jared Miley fifth. Dave Wade is sixth. Dennis Niederreiter heading to the pits in car 68. Baker still in front. Bradish second. Doug Dodd third. Lynn Geisler fourth. Jared Miley fifth. Dave Wade is sixth. Jim Steffens and Ben Miley battle for seventh and eighth. Then Scott Gunn, who seemed to be coming forward after struggling earlier tonight and earlier in the last couple of weeks. He almost lost it there in turn 4. He, Rich Apolito, and Alan Talla having a heck of a battle. Michael Davis back there with him as well in the 7M. Tom Bateman about to be lapped by your leaders. Tom Bateman has pitted in car X. 15 laps to go, 15 to go. Alan Talla contact with Jim Steffens coming off of 4. They separate. Talla starting to move forward in the 0-2 car. Baker with Bradish not far behind. 14 more laps to go. Baker using the top side. The West Virginia Rim Rider putting it right up against the wall. Bradish, Dodd, Geisler about the same distance separating the top 4 cars. Baker lapping the 12 of Butch D'Antonio. He's got some thicker traffic not far ahead as we close in on the halfway mark. Spec motor, open motor, open motor, spec motor in the top 5 right now. Wade is 6th. Ben Miley's 7th. Alan Talla's up to 8th. Jim Steffens is 9th, and Scott Gunn is 10th. Here come your leaders. They have caught the back of the field. 14 to go, or 14 down, excuse me, 11 to go. Bradish staying within striking distance as Steve Baker closes in on Jim Lepro in the 6. Baker still your leader. Bradish clears Lepro. Lepro pitting in the 6th car. Dodd still 3rd. Geisler 4th. Jared Miley 5th. "16 laps are down. Baker right up there against the wall in 1 and 2 especially. He's still a half a straightaway on Bradish, who's a half a straightaway ahead of Dodd. Geisler not far behind Dodd in 4th. 8 more laps. Steve looking for his 3rd win of the season. He's got thicker traffic to deal with. He goes to the inside now. Baker down on the bottom in turn 4. He'll slide up, unable to pass the 29R of Rodriguez. Now he goes back underneath him in 1 and 2 to make the pass. But look at the ground that Lou Bradish has made up. 7 to go. In turn 4, Baker back up high, Bradish down low. 6 more laps. Dodd 3rd, Geisler 4th. Jared Miley 5th, Dave Wade 6th, Ben Miley 7th, Awatala 8th, Jim Steffens 9th, Rich Appolito 10th. Baker around Tony Mussolino. Lou Bradish clears Mussolino. No lap traffic between 1st and 2nd. The lead has stayed about the same distance for a number of laps. Bradish able to close a little bit going into the turn. Baker seems to have the better car coming off. 5 laps to go, less than 5. Into 3. Bradish back on the inside. He is making up some ground now. He is close. He is within a car length of Baker. 4 to go. Bradish on the bottom has got the lead into turn 2. Baker back on the outside, coming off. Contact between them. Contact between them. Bradish has got the lead. Dodd is 3rd, Geisler 4th, and Bradish now has opened up a lead in just a lap. 22 down, 3 to go. Baker into the wall. He keeps it going, but he glanced the wall in turn 1. Dodd 3rd, Geisler 4th. Bradish now trying to lap a couple of cars. Baker trying to run him down. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Lou looking for his 7th win of the year and his 1st since July 1st. He laps Michael Davis, who's 2nd in the point standings behind him. 2 lap cars now between Bradish and Baker. 1 more lap to go. The Chester Charger, Lou Bradish. Lynn Geisler now has closed on Doug Dodd for 3rd. Bradish taking the lead for the first time, I believe, on lap 22. He'll bring the H&F Trucking Bill Kell Racing Engines 09 off of 4 for his 7th win of the season. As he adds to his career best year. Steve Baker 2nd. Lynn Geisler will get 3rd on the final lap from Doug Dodd. Jared Miley 5th. Takes action shots and steal shots. How about a nice hand, folks? The Chester Charger, Lou Bradish, gets his 7th of 2006 and will add to his points lead. He lost a few points in the heat race, but gained a bunch in the feature. Lots of happy folks. Half of Chester, West Virginia must be here tonight. Boilermakers. You're a Boilermaker, all right. Don't forget, you got to do this again tomorrow night. Brings the grandkids around. We'll get some comments. All right, come on over here. Over here. No, you're wrong. You were on this side. You know, last week, Mike waited until the last lap to take the lead. Tonight, you got it on lap 22, but another great run.
Yeah, it was a good night. There's plenty of room to run. The car was good on the bottom or the top. I can't complain about this old nag. No. We haven't run it for about a month. Maybe I made a mistake, huh?
Well, yeah, you haven't won in a month, or more than a month. But anyway.
Lucky Charm's back here from the Army. He's been gone for 5 weeks. That's my Lucky Charm right there. U.S. Army, baby.
Well, let's talk about the battle with you and Steve. You knew he was good up top. It looked like his sort of got away from him a little bit at the end.
Well, I could gain on him a little bit at times, and then we'd stay even at times. We were pretty even matched, but I knew I could get on that bottom, way down on the bottom. But if you didn't hit it just right, it would screw you up. So I wanted to wait till right at the right time when we got into lap cars to hit that bottom. And that's what I did. And that's one of those deals where sometimes it's better to be second going in because I can see where he's going and what's going on. And that's just, you know, he'd have done the same. Good clean racing, good, yeah.
Little contact on the back straightaway, but you both saved it.
Well,
You have a decision to make at that time. We're thinking, is he out there or isn't he out there? I guess.
No, I knew he was out there. I was just hoping he'd give me a little, you know, get me going a little bit, and he did. Stevie runs me clean. I run him clean. Great racer. We have a great time racing.
Will you bring this car back tomorrow night?
I'm going to have to talk to the pit crew about that. My other car is the one I won the Twin 20 night with. So I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I don't know. This car's pretty good. I don't know. We'll just have to flip a coin, see what happens.
All right, folks. The Chester Charger, Lou Bradish, gets his 7th of 2006. 20 laps. Drew from the pole in his first night out in this car. Green out. And the Drew's Auto Service 0 is your leader. But look at John Hobbs coming on the outside in the 28. John Hobbs will take the lead away from Drew Katselis. Ray Brown third, Pete Reck fourth. Oh man, trying to go 3 wide. Oh, good save by the 5 wide of Nick Durant. He may have a flat tire. Larry Marks and he get together up in turn 4. And whoa, hard into it. Hard into it. The 03 of Brad Westover. 03 Brad Westover was the last car to come in. The 5 wide of Durant, the 17 of Marks, and the 03 of Westover. Off of turn 4, John Hobbs still your leader. Moving to second, maybe to first, the 8 of Tommy Schoenhofer. Shot from a cannon. I don't know where he was scored at on the first lap, but he's now in front. He came a long way in 1 lap, and look at him go. Oh, the 43 of Ray Brown into turn 3. Hits the 35, then up the racetrack he goes, taking prisoners with him. Caution is out. Ray Brown in the 43, and the 15 of Mark Moats took a hit. He's got his spoiler knocked off, and he's got some other damage as well, it appears. Double foul till we get halfway. Green is out. Slick track tonight, those crate motors with less horsepower. Oh, Drew Katselis spins the 0. He gets baptized. Tim Fulmer in the 7C. Fulmer, who's out with his second race car after one was trashed more than a month ago. A hard hit again over there as he had nowhere to go. The Drew's Auto Service 0, Drew Cacellas goes around, and the Pip Steiner Corner Table Lounge Comcast 7C of Fulmer. It's caught up in it all. We still have 2 laps down. 2 laps down. 18 to go. The green is back out. Schernhofer in front. Hobbs second. Kyle Lucan challenging for second as they race off of 4. Wreck is 4th. Jason Ryder 5th. Big lead for Tommy Schernhofer. Kyle Lucan, another one of the young bucks, motors to second. John Hobbs still 3rd, Wreck 4th. Then it's Jason Ryder, Mike Cecere, and Nick Jones. 4 laps down. Pete Wreck now to the inside of John Hobbs into 3rd in the number 9. The McGurvey Electric Lick Fire Equipment car. Lucan way up high in turn 4 of the 84, but he's still 2nd. Tommy Schernhofer is pouring it on here. Still laps to go. The Schernhofer Welding Woody's Towing Boulevard Automotive number 8. Flat tire for the 28 car. He shredded it, exploded, took the fender with it. Oh, J.R. Wright is chasing the sheriff down there on the inside of the front straightaway. I think he got her woed down in time before he made heavy contact. He'll drive it off. John Hobbs having a great run going. Fortunately, it's hard to do with 3 tires. That thing exploded, ripped the fender right loose. May have done some more damage. All right, we've got to get back racing. Advanced Auto Parts crate late models. Kyle Lucan trying to take the lead away from Tommy Schernhofer on the restart. Ray Brown in the 43, second caution unless he keeps it going here. He is parked right now in turn 2. Starting to drift a bit. Caution is out. Caution is out for the 43. That'll be his second. In our feature events, you get, once you have 3 cautions you're involved in, you have to go to the pits. That is the second for Ray, having a rough go of it here in the feature event. Here we go. Green is back out. And J.R. Wright does a 360, tries to keep it going and does. All right, J.R. He gets the star on his forehead. 4 wide, 4 wide for 3rd. Schernhofer in front, Lucan second, Jason Ryder now 3rd. Then it's Mike Cecere now ahead of Pete Wreck for 4th. Cecere, who started back in 12th after winning last week, is up to 4th. Schernhofer by half a straightaway your leader. Finally coming to the halfway mark. Any restarts from here on out will be single file. 10 laps are down. Schernhofer's lead continues to build, looking for his second of the season. Seven more laps to go. Things have pretty well solidified themselves. Just over 5 laps to go. Tommy's earlier win this year came on June 17th. So it's been 2 months. J.R. Wright slowing down in the 22 car. Heading for the pits. Kyle Lucon still second. Jason Ryder third. Mike Cecere fourth. Pete Reck is fifth. Nick Jones is sixth. Wes Wheeler seventh. Laura Lucon eighth. Ray Brown 9th and Brian Hoffman 10th. That's all that's left out there. We have really started 18 cars, only 10 are left. Laura Lucon trying to pass Wes Wheeler. And she makes that pass going into turn number 1. 2 laps to go. The white and the checkered being displayed to Tommy Schernhofer. Trying to lap Brian Hoffman. 20-year-old Tommy Schernhofer. 1 lap away from his second win of the season. He'll make the pass of Hoffman in turn 1, but Hoffman tries to get back by him in turn 2. Racing the leader pretty hard. Tommy Schernhofer will bring the 8 car off of 4, the Boulevard Automotive. Schernhofer welding. Woody's towing 8, gets his second win of the season. Kyle Lucon second, Jason Ryder third, Mike Cecere fourth, the 9 of Pete Reck fifth. How about a nice hand for Tommy Schernhofer? Did he not adjust it right? I gave it to Denny. I figured he knew what size to make it. What's it like to have a car that good?
Anybody can drive it pretty much. It was so easy to drive. I just push the gas pedal and go anywhere.
It looked like it was glued to the racetrack. You were about 5th on the first lap, and you almost had the lead on the second.
That's because they all went to the middle of the track, and there was muddy on the bottom, and I just went down there and pushed the gas pedal, and it stuck.
You're not giving yourself any credit.
Yeah, I don't know. They just opened up the hole for me, and I went try to aim. Oh.
Go where the holes are, right?
Yeah, that's it.
People you want to thank.
My dad and my uncle, their businesses helped me out a lot. My dad's friend just helped us out, BK Contracting. My dad's girlfriend, she's been here every week, and I haven't thanked her yet since I've been in Victory Lane. All my family, they know who they are. So.
All right, folks. Can you do it again tomorrow night?
I hope.
All right, Tommy Schoenhofer, your winner in the Advanced Auto Parts Crate Late Models. Bruce Drystad, Stas Shadowski, bring him off 04. The green is out. Oh boy, off of turn 2, Chuck Kennedy. We got a wreck in turn 1, the 98 of Joe Pemberton. Well, this lap will not count. Caution is out. Caution is out. Green is out. Bruce Drystad leads into turn 1. They were 3 or 4 wide the last time. They may be to Kevin Miller from 5th all the way to 1st before they leave turn 2 down the backstretch. Uh-oh. 3 wide for 4th. Kevin Miller, your leader. Drystad 2nd. Kennedy 3rd. Oh, man, close racing. Oh, Sadowski in the 74 and the Mach 5 of Joel Johns together. And the caution is out. 74 Stas Sadowski, the Mach 5 of Joel Johns, and Sean Domhoff, we believe, has a flat tire in the 13 car as he limps toward the pits on the back straightaway. And we also have a car up against the outside wall. That would be the Denny Nakutis in the black 48. Kevin Miller, your pace setter, with Bruce Drystad to the outside. The green is waving again. And Chuck Kennedy storms into 2nd in the A1. He's going to the outside in turn 2. Chris Bassage down on the low side in the 71C. Kennedy trying to track down your race leader, Kevin Miller. He's closing ground as they race off of 4 down the front chute. Bassage 3rd, Wayne Tassine 4th. And then the midway missile, Daryl Charlier, is 5th. Gary Gasser 6th, Tom Martinek 7th, and Drystad, Herm Myers, Dale Charlier, and Sean Domhoff. Kennedy really close to that Calusi Chevy sign on the wall coming off of turn 2. He is right up there. Even higher in turn 4. He'll lose some ground that time. Still 2nd. The Austin's A1. Bleach Fleming tire. Chuck Kennedy Auto Sales A1 trying to run down the Tri-State Logging and Tree Service Historic Route 6 4M of Kevin Miller. We got a problem in turn 2. It is the 11 of Dale Charlier, who had damage after that heat race scrape. Dale Charlier in car 11 brings out the caution up in turn 2 with 4 laps in the books. Green is back out. Miller still your leader. Tassine threads the needle for 2nd. Bassage on the inside now sticks his nose into the mix as well. It's still Kevin Miller in front. Tassine, Bassage, Kennedy. Kerry Gasser and Daryl Charlier. Miller, your leader. Kevin running a higher line than he normally does, trying to carry the momentum. I think he saw some cars up there. Still in front. Top two in the points, running first and second. Points leader Wayne Tessine second right now. Kevin Miller is your leader. Trails Tessine in the point standings. Bassage third, Kennedy fourth, Kerry Gasser fifth, Daryl Charlier sixth, Tom Martinek seventh. Sean Dumhoff is rallied to eighth. We're almost halfway. Kerry Gasser to the inside of Chuck Kennedy. Kerry up into fourth. Seven laps to go. Chris Bassage really starting to pressure Wayne Tessine for second. Sean Dumhoff sliding up in front of Tom Martinek. Martinek trying to pass him back and does so off of turn 4. There's 5 more laps to go when they come around. 5 to go. Chris Bassage to the inside of Wayne Tessine. Bassage moving to second. Now he was second a week ago at the finish. The DFG Excavating TS Electric 71C. Trying to hold off to see now as Wayne starts to pressure him for the runner-up spot that he just lost in the DT Dyno 10. Kerry Gasser is 4th, Chuck Kennedy 5th. Daryl Charlier 6th, Sean Dumhoff 7th now. Tom Martinek 8th. Herbie Myers 9th, and Bruce Drystad runs 10th. Kevin Miller trying to win his 3rd feature of 2006. And he also won July 9th. There's in the 2M up against the wall here off of turn 4. Caution is out. We also have a car parked up in turn 4. That would be the 74 of Stush Sadowski getting started back up. Caution for the 2M of Herm Myers. She's got lots of damage on the right side as he tries to turn left and get her into the pits. Three laps to go. Chris Bassage takes up the charge on Kevin Miller. Bassage down on the bottom rail. As we said, he was second last week. He wants to do that one. 2 to go. Off of turn 2, it's Miller by just a car length. A little more now into turn 3. Whoa, we got a wreck. 74 Stush Sadowski and the 48 of Denny Nakutis. Caution out, that lap won't count. Green is out. Denny Nakutis is pitted in car 48. Bassage again puts the pressure on Miller into 1. Kevin with the lead coming off. Bassage second, Wayne Tessine staying right there in 3rd. Boy, what good close racing we've had in the Lincoln Welter E-Mods this year, and tonight it's going to happen again, right down to the wire. Miller by car length. Bassett to his inside as they head into one. Close racing. Off at 2, it's still Kevin Miller. Chris Bassett as Miller tries to protect the inside. Bassett's trying to pull alongside in turn 4, but it's going to be Miller winning for the 3rd time. Bassett second for the 2nd week in a row. Tessine 3rd, Gasser 4th, and Sean Dumhoff gets 5th. And Kevin Miller, that's a season high. Congratulations. As typical fashion in this division, they make you race right to the checkered flag.
Yeah, that was fun. Chris raced me clean the whole time, too.
You're usually a Mr. Inside here, but he was even getting lower than you.
Yeah, my car was working a little better towards the middle of the track, so I stayed there. It worked out pretty good.
Now, did you decide to move up a little bit as you saw guys? I don't know if you saw anybody to the outside of you earlier in the race or not. It seemed like as the race wore on, you did find that different groove.
I figured that out on my own as the race went on, yeah.
That's part of learning, right?
Yeah.
Go where it's like a horse. You got to go where it leads you.
Yeah, you go where it wants to go.
People you want to thank, Kevin.
Mom and Dad, Terry Suppa, Krager Race Engines, Historic 6, Always Racing. I think that's it.
All right, folks. Kevin Miller's 3rd win of the year in the Lincoln Welter E-Mods. Darrell Robinson, the Morrow's Auto Mall, Kendrew's Lounge 1R. Big lead for Darrell. C.J. Morley in the 2B second. Craig Kamiker, like Moses, parting the sea off of turn number 4 all the way to 3rd as he goes into turn 1. Well, it's a battle of Beaver County. South Beaver Township's Darrell Robinson, Hopewell's Craig Kamiker running 2nd. And the other Kamiker car, the 2B, was C.J. Morley at the wheel, is 3rd. Jake the Snake in the 68X up to 4th. 36 A.J. Poljak 5th. Then Nick Kachuba and Jeff Bronaszewski moving forward in a hurry in the 08. Simmons in the Jake Simmons in the 68 now into 3rd. Look at Kamiker close up on Darrell Robinson. Jeff Bronaszewski now to 5th. Bronaszewski trying to go to 4th. Darrell Robinson still your leader. Kamiker has caught him. Simmons 2nd, Simmons 3rd, excuse me. Bronaszewski 4th, and C.J. Morley 5th. Darrell Robinson still your leader, but can he hold off the charges of Craig Kamiker? Robinson still in front in turn 2. Simmons and Bronaszewski trying to run down the front 2. Poljak is 5th now. Kachuba 6th. Bill Robertson 7th. Craig Kamiker again putting the heat on, but Darrell Robinson holds his ground almost halfway. Looks like the 3rd and 4th place cars are closing in a bit. Jake Simmons in the 68X and the 08 of Jeff Bronaszewski, trying to run down the front two. A.J. Poljak in the top 5 for the second straight week in car 36. This will be lap number 9. 6 more to go. Kamaker takes a look-see to the outside. No room up there. Now trying to duck underneath, but no, he'll follow Darrell Robinson into turn 1. Jake Simmons definitely closing in. Could go right down to the wire again. Catching's one thing, passing sometimes is another. The leader, the car in front of you, is running where you want to run. So maybe your car doesn't work in another line. 5 laps to go. Jake Simmons continues to close in third. Craig Kamaker continues to hound Darrell Robinson, trying to win his first of the season. 4 more laps. Bronaszewski 4th, Poljak 5th, Kachuba 6th, Robertson 7th, Morley 8th, Vasco 9th, and Schwartzmiller is 10th. Craig Kamaker as close as he has been. Into 3, almost neck and neck. Robinson still, oh, contact. Kamaker backs off. Robinson still your leader. Now all that did was allow Jake Simmons to get even closer in the 68X. Jake the Snake makes still the bacon from both. Darrell Robinson and Craig Kamaker. Kamaker again trying to pull alongside as they race into 3. Robinson holds steady. Kamaker 2nd, Simmons 3rd. We've got a lap to go in the WBGN TV Pure Stocks. Darrell Robinson now extends the lead. Jake Simmons within a car length of Craig Kamaker. Checkered flag, payoff lap. Here they come off of 4. Darrell Robinson, the Morrow Motors, Ken Drew's Lounge 1R gets his first of 06. Kamaker 2nd, Simmons 3rd, Bronaszewski 4th, and Poljak 5th. All right, Darrell Robinson, his first of 2006. Probably never thought you would get that hat the way your season started, but it is picking up steam.
You know, if I'd have known you was giving hats out, I'd tried a little harder. Oh, what a blast. There's no better position to start than out on the front. I had no idea what I had for them guys. Struggled with the car all year, but I think we got something a little closer, and it's just a tick off. I don't know what it is yet. But Kamaker was there, man. He got me a little loose a couple times, and that's just part of racing. He backed off, and we had a blast.
Yeah, he did. He got into you one time, and I saw him let you go. But that's what it's all about. I mean, you were holding steady. So, you know, you just – I think my perception of watching you run that race was I'm going to run my line. If they beat me, they beat me, but I know where the car is going to work.
That's pretty much it. Ever since they changed this racetrack, I don't know if that's it or what. I just haven't got it, and that's what I did. I just found a middle groove that I was trying to be happy off. I was trying to get a little run off the banking, but yeah, just do what you can do. But hey, it's great to be back here.
That's right, first of 06. People you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Morrow Motors. They sponsored this car, Ford Lincoln Mercury Garage in Beaver Falls, and a few other guys. There's a guy by the name of Bill Trout. He actually owned this car this past winter, and he kind of give it up to me. And my heart goes out to him because he has just blessed me with this thing, and I want to thank him a bunch. Kendrew's Lounge, they've helped me out. Thanks.
Emotional win?
Yeah, it feels good, man. I'm telling you, it really feels good. Yeah, I lost my father back in '92, but I just lost my mom just a little over a month ago, and she was like the #1 fan. Everybody has a mother, and their mothers, they're like #1. She was here, and it's just how it's kind of tough to lose her, but I know she's here.
You're right. All right, Daryl Robinson, your winner in the WBGN TV Pure Stocks. Off of 4, the green is out. Josh Langer in the Robbie Torrance 22 out in front. Todd Evans is second. Eric Goldberg third. Adam Scheidel fourth, and Butch Lewandowski runs fifth. And it's Scott Schemp, Davey Lee, Mark Perry, Derek Stefanik, Frank Piccolino, Terry Kerr, and Richie Cooper. Eric Goldberg and Todd Evans battling hard for second. Goldberg edging ahead, and Adam Scheidel was right behind him as they headed to turn 1. Meantime, Josh Langer has Robbie Torrance 22 in first. Davey Lee moving up into 6th. Scott Schemp only the second time behind the wheel of the Rick Gorsuch car. Much improved tonight, running with the lead pack. He is 7th. Eric Goldberg now starting to put the pressure on Josh Langer for the lead. 4 laps down. Oh, Derek Stefanik does another 360 on the front stretch. He tries to start it again. Nope, caution is out. Well, he's got the spin part down. We got to work on him getting it restarted a little quicker. Josh Langer, who was their leader, finds himself back in 6th. Eric Goldberg in front. Butch Lewandowski up to 2nd. Adam Scheidel, Davey Lee, Todd Evans, Scott Schemp, and Josh Langer are next. Adam Scheidel trying to pass Butch Lewandowski for 2nd. We're halfway. Eric Goldberg trying to win his 4th of 2006, and look at him go. Butch Lewandowski to 58, up into turn 4 wall. Flattened a tire. Caution is out. Butch Lewandowski flattens the right side tires on the 58. He's in the pits. on the bumper of Eric Goldberg, helping Eric through turn 4. Davey Lee started this race last as third. Don't forget about the singing sensation. The green is out. Goldberg, Scheidel, Lee, Evans, and Langer. Shemp is 6th. Stefani Cooper, then Perry and Kerr. Goldberg gets up high, close to the wall, real close to the wall. And Adam Scheidel is chomping at the bit now. So is Davey Lee. Goldberg again getting higher and higher and higher, having a hard time getting the car to turn off of 4. He's not breaking his momentum. A lap or a car length lead with 3 laps to go. Spinner 17 car, Mark Perry on the inside of 4. Caution is out. 2 laps to go. Green is out. Does Adam Scheidel have anything for Eric Goldberg? He is shadowing him, stalking him down the back chute. Goldberg up a little high in 4 again. Oh, contact! Goldberg goes around. Scheidel is your leader. The caution is waving. Goldberg, you heard it, he burped the throttle. The car got high off of 4 and he got out of the gas as he was getting out. I'm sure Goldberg or Adam Scheidel was in. I don't think it was anything intentional. Well, when somebody gets off the gas as close as they were running, just a little bit, he got bumped, and Adam Scheidel was your new leader. Green is out. Adam Scheidel, who's won 6 times, trying to hold off Davey Lee, who's won 5. 2 laps to go. The singing sensation hounding Adam Scheidel in the Suburban Dry Cleaners 125. We've got Mr. Clean and the singing sensation. They come into turn 4. It's close. The final race of the night, the final lap. Going right to the wire. Oh no, the 3rd time Derek has spun. They missed him. The caution is not out yet. Down the back straightaway they come. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Adam Scheidel, Davey Lee. Caution is out. We can't take the chance. We can't take the chance because they come off of turn 4, full throttle side by side. They may never see him, and boom, there he goes. If we can get Derek to learn how to push the clutch in and keep it going when he's doing that spin, we'll be all right. The battle continues. Adam Chital by a car length. We got a lap to go. Josh Langer trying to take third away from Todd Evans. Adam Chital by 2 car lengths over Davey Lee. Some breathing room. The Suburban Dry Cleaners 125. Uh-oh, contact. Goldberg and Todd Evans together. Chital wins it. Davey Lee second. Josh Langer third. Scott Shemp fourth. Then Todd Evans, Rich Cooper, and Eric Goldberg. In a hurry. Got his hood on. Are you cold? You can't be cold. I'm telling you. I got you a new nickname. Well, you're sponsored by Suburban Dry Cleaners. Mr. Clean.
That sounds good. I like that.
What a race.
Yeah, it was close there, and I couldn't get him. And I guess he slipped up a little bit, and I got around him.
Yeah, he got out of the gas right when you were. I heard him burp it, and just one of them racing deals.
Yeah, it just caught and whipped back on him, and I was there. I really had nowhere to go, so I feel bad for him.
And then Davey Lee was putting the heat on you at the end.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought I was running so good and fast, and then I seen that blue nose come up, and I'm like, oh, man. Had me nervous.
People you want to thank.
Yeah, first, special thanks. My uncle, Tony Capo, sets the car up, does the motor, everything. Suburban Dry Cleaners, Capo Enterprises, my whole crew, Whitey, Eric, all my buddies. They all know who they are.
All right, Adam Chital, folks, your winner in the amateur stall. And turn 4. All right, folks, thanks for coming out. Don't forget, we'll do it all again tomorrow night. Please take your time leaving the Speedway and have a safe trip home. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night and, of course, as always, next Saturday.